Hey guys, good evening. This is Srinidari from Dati Cryptos. A quick update on what's going on today. A lot of action. Just so you are aware of what exactly was going on. You must have noticed that there was a lot of price movements with Bitcoin. So I hope you can hear me. Um, so let's quickly look at the Bitcoin price right now. It is at 7329. As you can see from this chart today, in a moment I'll show you what I was referring to. Bitcoin touched 7,800 and literally close to 8,000. It touched 7,848. This was roughly around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then it came down drastically till about 7,228 or 7,230, and then it's been in that 7,230, 7,300 range, and right now it's at 7,330. Okay, so what exactly happened was uh, there was the SegWit 2x that was due uh, uh, due to happen on November 16th. But today, the SegWit, the 2x team, they decided that they will call off this 2x because they didn't have enough support. But it came out of nowhere, and as soon as that news came um, and was broadcasted, people who came to know quicker, the prices really spiked up around that 9:30, 10 time frame. I'll show you the screenshots in a moment. And then there was some big profit taking that led to the prices to come down to about that 7,230 kind of range. Okay, and then later on it went up back to as high as 7,450 and now it's around, last when I saw it was around 7,350. So we look at the prices in a moment, but that's kind of what happened. In a way, that's a good news for Bitcoin because with a 2x, I'm just drinking some hot water. With 2x, there was some apprehension about what exactly happened. There was two school of thought because there was no replay protection in this 2x. There was apprehension about what will happen to the coins if you transfer them. Transfer the 2x coin, what will happen to the Bitcoin? And there was not enough consensus around that, and because of whatever apprehensions were there, the majority thought that it wasn't a good time for 2x yet. Maybe they need to think it through and make sure that the consumers are not impacted. Those that have Bitcoin wanted to make sure that the Bitcoin stays as Bitcoin and doesn't lose its value, and they don't lose the coins. I'm sure the 2x guys will have to think through this and come back with with their updates in future. For now, it's been cancelled. Some of you asked if it's been postponed. To my knowledge, it's been cancelled. Okay. In a way, it's good for Bitcoin because the Bitcoin stays as Bitcoin, and that's one of the reasons the market cheered and it went up to 7,800. And because of the profit taking, and I'm sure a lot of people put stop sales, it came down a bit, but then it's at 7,300, 7,400, which to me is an extremely good price because the 2x had some kind of futures. I think the last I saw it at roughly $1,000 or so. So that pricing was built in, but I didn't see a drop of $1,000 in Bitcoin price. There was a drop of probably about $500-600, which is good for Bitcoin. Okay, so let's quickly look at the market and the pricing. Let me share my screens. So as you can see here, this is what I was referring to. The markets touched 7,860 odd, and then came down to as low as 7,167. Went back up to 7,490, and then it's around the 7,385 range, which is extremely good considering all the action that happened today. Ethereum is also in green, 5-6% up. Litecoin 62% up. So overall, it's been a good period for the cryptos and also for Bitcoin. Let's look at my site. I didn't do much updates in the afternoon, but I did few in the morning. So here is a link to the video that we are doing right now. You can look at it later. The altcoins, this was from the morning. I'm sure right now it will be more greener than it is right now. So let's look at the crypto altcoins, how they're doing. So as it opens up, let's look at the price trending for, I think it was in the 290s range. It spiked up today. Come on. Not sure what it's doing there, but so Ethereum, as most of you know, it was around this 298, 299. When that news came, it also went up to 315 and also as high as 320, and then settled down around this 311, 312, which is very good. The same goes for Litecoin. Litecoin is already up. Even before this announcement, it was around this 62. There was some selling because folks were investing in Litecoin because they were unsure about the Bitcoin pricing. But then I think this happened because the folks transferred over from Litecoin to Bitcoin and initially, and then they took the profit or whatever, and then they moved on to Litecoin. Okay, so Litecoin right now at 62. Let me close this. I'm not sure what's going on there. And back to Bitcoin, it's in a good spot right now. It's 7362. Okay, the other cryptos. The top 10. So we have Bitcoin doing really well, 122 billion, 7368. Ethereum 311. Bitcoin Cash again went up. It came down a bit in the morning, about 500 or so. It's up 2% at 636. Litecoin, we saw it went up 3%. Omisigo is also going up. Wow, it went up. It says it went up 24% because it touched $8 earlier, or close to $8 from $6. So that's a big jump. Monero really went up 18%, 116, and Dcash Dash 3113 up 10%. So as you can see, most of the altcoins are also in green, which is very good. So that's kind of what I wanted to share. So hope none of you have sold away your Bitcoins. If you did at a high, that's good. Hopefully we bought it back again at one of these prices because the price is going to be stable for some time and will eventually go up because the news is, from now on is all positive because 2x isn't there anymore. Okay, so that's all I wanted to cover for today. We'll do more in a bit, and we'll go from there. So let me leave the screen open so you can see the live pricing, and I will step out for a moment. Okay, so with that, So that's it for now. I will cover if again in the next day or two if there are any major updates. Okay, thank you. Have a nice rest of your evening.